That guy right there, Vitals, that's a player I've been recognizing. In this match, he only goes 80 kills and 40 deaths. Pretty sure I saw him go like 143 kills and like 16 deaths like last week. It became apparent to me like last week, this guy is using something to hack. And there are devices you can use on your console to give you an enhancement in aimbot, an aftermarket unfair advantage. When I play Call of Duty on my Xbox, I found a way to isolate cross-platform, so I'm just playing in console-only lobbies. And while that does help eliminate hackers in the lobby, a lot of people still find ways to cut corners. I'm seeing a few people, it looks like they're using a mouse and keyboard while, you know, playing against people with a controller. If you don't know, using a mouse and keyboard is like cheating, basically, by itself. It's just that much easier to use a mouse because, you know, it's you can move your mouse cursor around your web browser and you can see, like, wow, if I could do this in Call of Duty, aim like this, you know, my competition wouldn't stand a chance. So not only can you aim like that, but the aim is isolated in the mouse. So there's not a lot of interference. Everything's like on a controller, it's in one surface. Like, so every time you're doing something with one thumb, it's moving the controller a little bit. And it interferes. There's a lot of interference when you use a controller. And then on the other hand, with the keyboard's on a flat surface, and it pretty much takes all the other movement buttons and puts them on that giant thing. So you can dance around and you can aim, like almost like you have aimbot with a mouse. So like I used to be PC only, but once I hopped to console, I enjoyed the struggle of using a controller because I saw the other players struggling. So I decided, hey, I want to get good at playing on the console and play with console players because it's a little more sporty. You know, I had a little reign of dominance, you know, playing console with console only players. Now everybody's throwing keyboards and mouses into the console only playlist, and they're using aftermarket parts. Like this guy is clearly using an aftermarket gimmick. Today I just kicked this guy's ass. This is a screenshot from the first match I had with him, and I got a triple kill with him in it. I was kind of satisfied with that, but then I was just, I don't know, spacing out and ended up staying in the lobby, and I got to play against this guy in the map Rust, and I smacked the living shit out of this cheating fuck. Controller, with a joystick controller, I just fucking destroyed this. I fucking bit my tongue. I just destroyed this guy. I will say that, you know, I watch my replay cams, and sometimes it looks like I'm using a mouse and a keyboard. But that's just pure raw talent, and it is a little difficult to detect a genuine hacker. Some people are that good. There's times where I'm like, yeah, I know people are reporting me because what I just did is fucking insane, even though I'm not hacking. So I do put time into calling out a hacker. I give them the benefit of the doubt a lot. I actually hate spawning in this area, but, you know, as they say, he who manages the space wins the fight. You'll see me aiming that way. That's where I throw a claymore, and then I try and concentrate my gun in the other opposite direction. So I got the spider mine watching my back, and then I'm able to ambush these runners, trying to get from one side of the map to the other. But it's usually I move an inch and I get freaking creamed in this spot. But you put a little, if you can find a way to manage to get a technique going on with middle of the map spots, they're kind of a medium risk, medium reward location. You're probably not going to get any good kill streaks, but you can put some kills out before you get, you know, spotted. This guy Vitals, it's just every match he uses a handgun, he's hopping around, and it's so rare that he misses. That's not something a human does, that's something a computer does. There he is, meep, with his freaking handgun, and just gets a double kill without even trying. And, you know, he doesn't even apologize or say, hey, excuse me, guys, as he's coming through. But this guy, I see him, it looks like he's in a party of hardware hackers. You know, when I play against this guy, usually I can't even spawn without getting killed. Usually I spawn, I'm dead. I'm spawn, I'm dead. And that's, you'll see my teammates just start leaving, because that's what's happening to them. But luckily I'm able to manage my space and get some make it or break it kills. That triple kill is sweet, and I love that he's right in the middle of it. While doing a halo jump and getting hits, of course, on me. I'm still able to aim that one shotgun, put one right in that fucking little bitch. Cheating fuck. As soon as that guy is in your screen, you're getting hit. I'm thinking maybe his hack was a little broken, or maybe his lag switch stopped working. No, it's the same thing. As soon as that guy has any visibility on my screen, I'm hit by that little freaking pistol. It's ridiculous. Maybe 2 minutes left in the match. I knew I was ahead, and I was just kind of thinking, man, I wish this game would end, because usually when it comes to playing against cheaters, they usually get you. And what I mean by get you is if you can manage to go positive KD against a hacker, that's kind of like beating them. If you're that good and they hack and still can't even get a negative death ratio on you, kill death ratio, then what a pathetic motherfucker. It's always fucking awesome when you beat someone up with your sniper rifle. Was it melee or whatever the fuck it is. But that's when you fire your shot, the animation of you rechambering the next round, it stalls you out and won't let you fucking do it. So it's frustrating waiting for that guy to finish playing with his little freaking gunbolt. Just hit the motherfucker, you know, abort chamber in the next round. And yeah, as you can see, after some point, my whole team basically leaves, except for 2 like drones, I'll call them. People that are just numb. They're basically getting raped. But yeah, these hackers, they ruin the entire lobby. They're pretty impossible to play against. So yeah, I hope you guys can understand how incredible this actually is. Gotta love how you start out getting hit with a fucking round. You know, when you start out in front of that oil tank, someone's on top of the tower. Oh, and look who it is up on top of that tower. That's just great. That's a little satisfying. You know, I'm sure you all can agree it's amazing how horrible some people shoot yet still get the hit. And then it's like, dude, that I missed by like an unmeasurably small amount, and it just let him fucking not get hit. But yeah, after a few times, I was like wondering, is this really happening? Because it is just impossible to play against this guy. He ruins the entire lobby. Well, hopefully now you can. Hopefully this video gets some popularity. You can find out how much of a little fucking shit he is. Yeah, I had to give myself a little golf clap, round of applause for myself. Little background on me and sniping. So back in the day, before it was called Call of Duty, the game was actually Medal of Honor Allied Assault, which it came out after like the movie Saving Private Ryan, that opening scene. So they basically tried to make a game like that, and it had a bunch of like World War II guns. You got to pick out submachine gun, rifles, whatever. But there's a sniper rifle, and someone basically figured out that if you use strategy with a sniper rifle, it could become the best gun to use because it's a one-hit kill gun. You got a scope. It was the only weapon you can actually aim down a sight with. So what happened was people became so good with that sniper rifle that the only way to really play against them was to use a sniper rifle. So we were just, it was just sniper mania in that game Medal of Honor, which was like the first Call of Duty. So my sniper skills or preference is a carryover from Medal of Honor Allied Assault, the very first Call of Duty. That miss right there actually fucking hurt my feelings. So if you play like positions and angles, the sniper rifle is going to be the best gun in the game. And the reason why that's like my favorite map, or definitely one of my favorite, is because how you really work your position and angles from any one of those corners in that map, and you can command a lot of freaking kills. One thing that's starting to occur more in that map for me is I keep running out of fucking ammo, and I'm like, oh, just short of a nuke, and I just can't get a fucking resupply. Well, hit the like button if you would like to help this channel get a little more video traffic. And if you want to see more content as it's uploaded, please subscribe. This is Whiskey 3 X-Ray out.